Hello, beautiful people from Hagesund in Norway. My name is Tim van der Vliet and I'm coming 11-12 October to Hagesund. Now, first of all, a huge sorry because yesterday we would do a live session and I can make up a story, but honestly, I was having dinner with my family and I completely forgot. So I'm sorry for that. And this is why I record this session for you now, what I had planned yesterday, Sunday. So, um, I'm coming to Hagesund to give a masterclass about breathwork, 80%, exercise 10%, cold exposure. You can take a dip in the ice bath, which is completely optional. You will be ready, but you don't have to do that. It's mostly breathwork, and in this session I would like to focus on breathwork. So it's going to take no time, all right? And we're going to be breathing very, very soon. So first of all, I want to talk about stress and the breath. So you probably know that when you get really stressed and you get like an anxiety or a panic attack, what happens with your breath? You start to hyperventilate, right? So that means that our breath is a reaction to our, call it, mental state. It reacts to what we're doing. Yeah, if we experience stress, we start to breathe more. We go into our fight or flight. And when you go out for a run, at a certain moment, you start to breathe more. So the breath is reactive, you can say. Now, what most people don't know, and hopefully this does make sense, that it is also proactive. So in other words, if you can control your breath, you can control your stress levels. Makes sense, I hope, right? Our mental state is having a reaction on our breath, but when we do our breathwork exercises, we change our mental state. Simply said, become calmer. Now, this is theoretically, and I'm here often, but not always, but theoretically, if you're able to slow down your breathing, you can manage any form of stress. Yeah, because if you're able to slow down your breathing always, you can always keep your heartbeat low. And whatever happens in life, everybody freaks out, but you stay calm. Wouldn't that be amazing to have that always? So if you take away two words from this session, it's breathe slowly, or as slow as you can. Now, I'm brought in, I fly in from Amsterdam to Norway, and that makes it easy to buy what I say, but I don't want you to buy what I say. I want you to test this for yourself. So we're going to do 5 minutes of breath work, and this is my exact morning routine. But before that, we're going to slow down our breathing as much as we can. So on itself, 1 minute of slow breathing is already kind of a breathing exercise. We breathe as slow as we can, and you count how many times you're breathing in a minute. Then we do 5 rounds of TT5. I will explain in a little bit how that goes, and then I will guide you. And then after those 5 minutes, we're going to test again how slow we can breathe. So 7 minutes from now, you have shown to yourself if this stuff is working or not. Of course, how you feel is also important. Now, TT5 is very simple. We take nose in, mouth out, about 80% breath in and out, and I will guide you. Then breath number 6, we breathe in and we hold for 10 seconds after the inhale. Really simple. Then we breathe out slowly. 1 round takes 1 minute, 5 takes 5 minutes. Now we start with slowing down our breathing. So please, and just the safety measures. You can become dizzy and get tingly sensations. When you're pregnant or epileptic, you can better not join. So if you're sitting, that's fine, but make sure you have something to lean back against or put your elbows on the desk in front of you. You can feel dizzy and tingly sensations, okay? And this is a light session. After the session, I would like to do a longer session, but let's start here. So first of all, Close your eyes or keep them open, whatever you want. And slow down your breathing. And I'm going to count to 3 and then time 1 minute. And I want you to count how many times you're breathing. In and out is 1 breath. So, here we go. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe as slow as you can. And this is 1 minute. I had like a little bit less than 2, but I just did my breath work. All right, just remember this, how many times you were breathing. We're gonna test it 5 minutes from now. So we're gonna take 5 deep breaths, 80% in and out. Just follow my guidance and you will be good. 80%. And out. Just breathing a bit deeper. And a bit faster than we need to. Last one, a bit deeper. Breathe out everything. And breathe in for the hold. 10 seconds, I'm counting. Just hold your breath and feel the sensations. Another 5. Breathe out. Round 2, 5 deep breath. Number 5, extra deep. Breathe out everything. And breathe in and hold. Hold it here. Dizzy is normal. And breathe out. Round 3. Extra deep. Empty your lungs. In for the hold. Shoulders are nice and low. Dizzy is normal. Tingly sensations too. If you feel it's too much, you can always breathe a little bit less deep in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Round 4. Extra deep. Empty your lungs. Breathe in and hold. And breathe out. Last round. Just breathe deeper. You feel too many sensations, a bit less deep in. Another 2. Extra deep. Everything out. And breathe in to hold. And breathe out. And breathe out completely, everything out, out, out. Now take one deep breath. And start slowing down your breathing again. I'm counting to 3, then time 1 minute. See how many times you're breathing now. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3. Breathe as slow as you can. And count how many times you're breathing. And this is 1 minute. Right. Now, live, I would be checking in with you, like, how are you doing? I hope you feel good. You can let me know when I'm in Hagesund, how you're feeling. And for yourself, check how many times you were breathing now. Like, on average, I've tested this with over 20,000 people. On average, the breathing frequency, so how many times you breathe in a minute, goes down by a factor of 2. So from 8 to 4, 12 to 6, I had from 2 to 1. So this is a very simple technique. This is 5 minutes, and even you with your busy schedule can make 5 minutes to do your daily breath work. And in the weekend, we're going to do like many more techniques. So in this session, I want to focus on my own techniques. So we just did TT5, and I would like to bring you into a TT mountain. Starting the same, TT5, TT10, TT20, a few rounds of TT20, TT10, TT5. Please lie down, simply because when you lie down, you can let go better, and if you can be dizzy, as you likely felt already before, and if you're lying down, it feels more safe. And actually most people like to do this lying down. So let me again say the safety measures. If you're epileptic or highly pregnant, you can better not join, and you may feel tingly sensations, dizziness, and it's all safe. So it's all safe, yet you are under complete control. If it doesn't feel right, you can always stop breathing, right? And breathe normally. I mean, do not stop breathing completely. That's unhealthy, but breathe normally then. So know that you're under full control. So this is going to take, let's say, 10 minutes, something like that. And after that, we have a few minutes of absolutely nothing. Call it integration or meditation or maybe a very short nap. So we're going to start exactly the same and let me guide you through the process. Here we go. 5 deep breaths, 80% in and out. Number 5, a little bit deeper. And exhale everything. Breathe in and hold. 10 seconds. Breathe out. Let's go for 10 breaths. Last 2, a little bit deeper, and breathe out more. One more, in and out. Everything out, out, out. Breathe in for the hold. Hold it at the top. Extra zip. Hold for another 10. And breathe out everything. Let's go for 20 breaths. And if you become too dizzy, feel free to breathe 60 or 70% in instead of 80. You are under full control. Halfway, another 10. Last 5. Breathe out more. Push it out with your lower belly. Last 2. Everything out. One more. Everything out. Breathe in and hold. 80% is enough. Hold it here. Close your eyes. Feel the sensations. Notice you can hold your breath really long. Let's take an extra zip. Hold with full lungs. This is increasing your lung capacity. Now let go of your breath and hold after breathing out. And breathe out 50 to 80%. So sound of the letter S. And see where you want to hold your breath. And hold it here just a little bit longer. Another 10 seconds. Now breathe out everything. Last 30% to 50% out. Hold it for another 1, 2, 3. Total of 1.5 minutes. Well done. Take a deep breath in and hold. Hold it. And breathe out. Let's go down the mountain. Let's take 10 deep breaths. Another 5. Maybe you notice that breathing is easier. Last 2, a bit deeper. More out. Last 1. Everything out. Breathe in to hold. Extra zip. Again, let go of your breath and hold after breathing out. Hold it here. Another 10, you can do this. Empty the lungs completely. 1, 2, 3, in deep, hold. And breathe out. One more round, back to the basics where we started, TT5. Notice how you can breathe now. Much deeper, much more fluent. Here we go, 5 deep breaths. Last one, a little bit deeper. Out everything. Push the air out. In deep, hold for 10. And breathe out. Now for the rest, we're going to do a technique that is not mine. I'm not only teaching my own techniques, I'm teaching the whole spectrum of breathwork. So we're going to breathe in, so breathe in light to the belly, belly only, and about 50% in and out. And we're going to breathe 6 counts in, 6 counts out. Here we go. So breathe out now. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in slowly for the count of 6. Out very lightly. In. Out. Just nose in and out to the belly. In. Out. In. Maybe even lighter. Out. Nobody can hear you breathe. In. Out. 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 One more. And breathe out. Let's take 1 minute of rest for you to see how you feel. Take 1 deep breath and then breathe out as slow as you can. And I hope you feel great. Make sure you drink enough water, like in the next hour, a liter, I would say. Feel welcome to come 11, 12 October to Hagesund, to Centrum Yoga with Lindy and Trude in Hagesund, Norway. And we will cover apart the ice bath, maybe like, oh my god, or yes, I want to do that. You will be ready, but you don't have to go into the ice bath. We will do exercises My favorite exercises, the arm twist and the 5 Tibetan rites that are known for rejuvenating your body, so anti-aging. It doesn't work here, but it does work here for me. My body is a lot younger. I'm 56, my body is of less than 30. And we will talk a lot about breath work and practice like a lot of different sessions from 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20, 30 minutes sessions. You will know the power of your breath after this weekend. So see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you have a question, if you cannot come, you have a question, you can always go to my website, timvandervliet.com, and hit the WhatsApp button. Or if you have questions about the weekend, 11-12 October 2025, then please ask Centrum Yoga, Lindy, or Trude, or me. See you later. Bye-bye.